I'll make it all come true.
Hello everyone, it's Math Reaper here and I'm again back with a new video. In this video I am going to explain the solution of question number 11. So before we get into the solution of question number 11, if you want the explanation of this video in Hindi, you can check out the link in the description. So let us see what the question says. The question says, find the area of a rhombus whose side is 6 centimeter. Okay, first of all, let us understand the meaning of this small sentence which says find the area of rhombus whose side is 6 centimeter. This means there is a rhombus. Here you can see this is a shape of the rhombus. Okay, this is a rhombus. And here you can see this is the length, and in rhombus all the sides are equal, which means the length of each and every side of this rhombus is 6 centimeter. Okay, and here the altitude is given, the rhombus altitude is given. Altitude means the height of the rhombus. This is the altitude of the rhombus. How did I know that this is the altitude slash height of this rhombus? Because this line has come from this opposite vertex and dropped on one of the rhombus sides, and this is perpendicular to this side. Hence I can say that this line is the altitude slash height of this rhombus. So we have a rhombus in which we know the area, the length of any side and the altitude's length. That means this 6 centimeter is the base of this rhombus and this 4 centimeter is the height of this rhombus, since this is perpendicular. Okay, so the question is asked first to find the area of this rhombus. So we have to find the area of this rhombus, and if you don't know, the area of the rhombus, formula for the area of a rhombus is base into height. Okay, so we can apply base into height formula because base length is given, height length is also given to us in this question. Here you can see base length is 6. Any of the side can be considered as the base, and this is, since this is perpendicular and the question has already declared altitude is, that means the height is 4 centimeter. So base and height length is given. If one of its diagonal is 8 centimeter long, find the length of the other diagonal. So the another thing question has asked is, one of the diagonal is 8 centimeter. Let's say this is one of the, this red line is one of its diagonal, which length is given 8 centimeter, and we have to find the length of the other diagonal. That means we have to know the value of this question mark. Okay, we have to know the value of this question mark. So let us see how we will find the length of this other diagonal. So already I have explained what all things have been given to us in the question. Now just, and we have to find the area of the rhombus. Here you can see the blue yellow colored portion area we have to find, and we have to find the length of this green line. Agreed? The question has asked us to find these two things, area of rhombus and the length of this green line. This is the other diagonal. So the solution will be, first we will carry out the area of the rhombus with the help of formula base into height. Now only I told you that if you don't know this formula, you should know that the area of rhombus is base into height, and in this question both base and height of this rhombus have been given to us. Here you can see this 6 centimeter is the base of this rhombus given in the question, and this 4 centimeter is the altitude. Altitude means height. I have already explained, this is height, this is the base. So we have to just put the values in this formula. 6 into 4, 24 centimeter square will be our area of this rhombus. So here you can see 24 centimeter square is the area of this rhombus. It was easy. Till this it was easy. Till this part it was easy. And the next thing the question has asked us to find is the length of the other diagonal. Whatever the length of the other diagonal is, we have to find it. There are two ways to find this. The first way is shorter, which means it will take less time, and the another way is long, which means it will take more time. So I am preferring the shorter time taking way. Also in exam we do not have unlimited time, hence we should prefer the shorter way always. But if you want to know the long way, the long way includes Pythagoras theorem. We know the side, we know the length of one diagonal. That is totally different way to solve it. So first of all, let us see what is the short way. Here in this short way, we have to know the formula. One formula is there for the area of rhombus, half into d1 into d2. Here you can see base into height is also the formula for the area of rhombus, and half into d1 into d2 is also the formula for the area of rhombus. This is the formula for the area of rhombus when the length of diagonals have been given. Understood? This is the formula when the length of the diagonals have been given and we can find out the area. But in our scenario, we have the area. That means we have the area of this rhombus and we have the length of one of these two diagonals. Okay. This here you can see in question the length of one diagonal is given 8 centimeters. So can we write it like this? We know the area of the rhombus. Since this is the formula of the area of rhombus, we can write it on the left hand side, and we know value of one diagonal. Out of these two diagonals, we know the length of one diagonal. So can we write it like this? Think about it. Of course we can write it like this, since this is the formula for the area of rhombus. So just we need to solve this equation and we will get the answer of the other diagonal, the length of the other diagonal. Here what I have done, this 1 by 2 went to the left hand side. Since this was in division, this converted into multiplication. Okay, since this was in division, this converted into multiplication. And since this 8 was in multiplication in right hand side, when it moved to left hand side, it became division. It is simple equation solving. Now when we will solve this equation, we will get d2 as 6 centimeter. The value of the other diagonal, this is the other diagonal, this is 6 centimeter. We found out the area of the rhombus, which is 24 centimeter square. We found out the area, first thing which question has asked. We found out the other thing also, d2, which is 6 centimeter. This is the other thing, the other diagonal's length. We found out both the results. Now what I was saying, that this is the short way to find the length of the other diagonal. If you also want to know another way to solve or to find the length of other diagonal, just comment it down, because not everyone can remember formulas, or if also you have remembered this formula, sometimes it happens that you forget it. And the long way includes no formula. You can do it just with the help of Pythagoras theorem, which I think everybody knows what is Pythagoras theorem. Hence, you should also know the long way. So if you want to know, just comment it down. I will make a video for that also. So this was our result. And one thing more, that d2's length is 6 centimeter, and in my book it was given 3 centimeter as the diagonal to length, which is a misprint in the answer section. If you have an habit of cross checking your answer from the answer sections given in the book, so this is a misprint, you can check it out. Answer will be 6 centimeter. So thank you.